Hello, and welcome to this episode of Hardy County Digital. I am your host, Lance Gorman. Recently, you may have heard that the City of Newton was talking about a utility rate increase again. We believe that the community has spoken on this matter. We believe that the citizens of the City of Newton have made the decision that we do not want to see an increase to our utility rates. Recently, there was a City Commission meeting that discussed this, and if you didn't have an opportunity to watch it, we'll post a link in the comments. And about 25 minutes in is when the discussion starts to take place about the water and utility rates, known as the water bill most commonly. After the discussion was heard, there was a lot of valuable information that city staff presented as to why we are in the situation we are in. There was numerous financial documents that everyone would benefit from going over and being able to watch this commission meeting, look at the information that is there, and then hear the conversation. I think that because of this issue, we need to make sure that as a community, we walk through this together in unity. The three words that come to my mind are kindness, compassion, and community. And although in many instances on social media things can get quite dicey, I think that it would be wrong to believe that there is anything nefarious taking place here. I do believe that one of the issues, this issue that we are dealing with from our community, has having to do with past decisions that were made by past commissions. I do not believe that any commissioner currently was part or privy to this decision that's being made, nor do I believe that city staff is responsible for the direction of the commission of past commissions. One thing we need to look at, and I don't want people to be confused about, is this is a conversation that must take place within our community. It is good that we are having this conversation. Let's do this in a diplomatic and kind way. I do not believe that we will be seeing an increase to our utility rates. In fact, I would be astonished if the situation turned out to be the case. That doesn't negate the fact that we have real issues and a real problem here that we have to address. I know that the city staff will be bringing forward multiple different options that the city commissioners can view, that citizens can understand before there is a decision made. I know that all commissioners are on board. Please feel free to email them and talk to them and ask them questions. I personally have had many conversations with every commissioner on the commission. They are more than happy to return my phone call. On numerous occasions, including dealing with a very extensive breakdown that I published on my own personal page a few months back, over a year ago I do believe, that goes into specific detail of why we are in the situation that we are in, which will also be in the comment section. We are dealing with the big B of bureaucracy. The commission are the ones that make the policy. They listen to the will of the people because they are directly elected by the people. I would like to give a shout out to all of our commissioners, and I would also like to give a shout out to our mayor because he is pushing a conversation that is very difficult to have. When the commission directs the city management to do something, the city management comes back with options, which we will see in the future. I think it's very, very important that we view those options very extensively because this needs to be a long-term solution to this problem. I've heard oftentimes that if we do one thing, it is a short-term solution and will cause us problems in the future. I've heard another that says there's long-term solutions that we have, but we can't implement them today because, of course, that would result in an increase in our utility rates. I believe that we can do better. I believe that city staff can do better. And I believe that our commission and our city staff and our community will do better as we walk through this issue together. These decisions will not be made tomorrow, and they will have lasting effects for many years to come, as we are currently seeing with decisions that have been made. I ask you to please stay engaged. Please stay informed. If it's anything that you know about me personally, is that I am absolutely engaged in this discussion. I've been likened to a pit bull on many occasions in which I get on an issue and I do not get off. And as anybody knows, our community has been having this talk for many years. We must stop. The buck stops here. The buck stops now. We solve this issue now, and we move into the future together in unity. Please follow us, like our page. This is what we are doing in our community. We want for people to be informed on these issues. We will continue to keep you informed, and we will make sure that going forward, we are on this issue. Stay engaged, be informed, listen in. Thank you.